Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope that everybody's having a great day today. So today I was wanting to do a kind of smoky look, but I wanted it to be different. I didn't want it just to be like a brown smoky eye or a black smoky eye. I wanted to incorporate some color, just have some fun really with color. If you notice that I am in a different environment filming, it's because I am at my family's lake house in Arkansas right now. We came here for the 4th of July and I wanted to get a video up for you guys still, so I just brought all my camera stuff, like my tripod, all my filming stuff, and I brought like a ton of more makeup that I would normally bring because I knew I wanted to film this video. So I'm sorry if I'm like, I don't know, constantly like adjusting or whatever, but I'm just like trying to get used to this setup. It took me like 45 minutes to like get to this setup because of the lighting and stuff, but anyway. I am going to be using the Morphe palette. When Morphe and Jaclyn Hill collaborated, it was a limited edition palette, so I'm sorry if you can't get it anymore. But Morphe and like BH Cosmetics, they have these big palettes. It's just got a ton of colors, and Morphe has a ton of palettes like this. And if you want to get like these exact shades, you don't want to kind of like fudge around with it and buy a palette that's similar from Morphe. You can buy all of these shades individually, and I will link the Morphe Cosmetics website down below if you want to buy all of these shades individually. I think they're like $1.99 a piece, $2.99. Don't quote me on that because I'm not exactly sure. But this palette, it's like 27 shadows for like $28. I mean, it was a ridiculous deal. So yeah, let's get into the tutorial. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to moisturize my skin, and I'm using a little bit of this Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base, which is a really good moisturizer for people that have oily skin. It just sinks, like people that have oily skin that find that their makeup just like doesn't lay well over their moisturizer. This just sinks into the skin really quickly, and it doesn't leave a greasy like anything. And then to prime my face for makeup, I'm using my NYX Angel Veil Primer. This primer is awesome. It is a total dupe for the Hourglass one. And if I keep looking like over here, it's because I have a mirror. Like, I don't have like a table in front of me to where I could set a mirror on, so I'm having to use like the mirror that's like behind the camera. I don't know. This setup's just really weird, so just bear with me. Okay, I'm going to let all of that work in and move on to the eyes. To start off, I'm going to prime with my Urban Decay Primer Potion and my MAC Painterly Paint Pot. And I'm sorry if the lighting's going in and out, but I actually am in the middle of the woods right now, and the window is like kind of above me. It's not like directly in front of me, it's kind of like above me, and there's like trees and clouds and wooded areas, so the sun's gonna be going crazy this whole time. And then I'm gonna set that primer on my eyelids using my Maybelline Dream Matte Wonder Powder. Just any face powder, or you can even use like a light eyeshadow for this if you wanted to. I just use my face powder. Okay, now going in with my Morphe plus Jaclyn Hill eyeshadow palette and taking a fluffy synthetic brush like this, I'm going to go in with, let's see, what am I going to go in with? I'm going to go in with this kind of like pinky brown shade right there. Tap off the excess, and I'm just going to, there, okay. I'm just going to sweep this into the crease. And this is just going to be our transition color. It's just going to make everything else blend and like give that kind of like feeling to your eyeshadow. You know what I mean? Like that. You all know what I'm talking about when I do that, right? It just like blends out, and for some reason it makes me think of that noise. I'm gonna stop now. If you can hear things in the background, it's like either the air coming on, or my mom in the kitchen, or my fiance is watching TV, or, you know, it's kind of a small lake house with very thin walls, so you can probably hear a bunch of stuff going on. Okay, and the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this Cranberry shade right here down at the bottom. I just wanted to play with a fun, like, cranberry, you know? I saw, who did I see? I saw Tanya Burr do like a cranberry-ish makeup tutorial, and that was really pretty. And then I saw Miss Lola Lynn here on YouTube do a like a cranberry look using MAC's, let's see, where is it? Using MAC's Dazzle Shadow in Boom Boom Room, which as soon as I watched that video, I called and got one put on hold for me because I had to have it because she said she loved it, and of course I had to have it. I just had to. You may still be able to find that shadow online. If you can, I will link it down below, either at like Macy's.com or Nordstrom.com. I believe it is sold out on the MAC website though. But I am going to be going in with that shadow. Sorry for all the limited edition-ness, but I really wanted to use some of these products, and like I said, this palette that I'm using is just like my go-to travel palette. It's just big, and it keeps me from having to bring like lots of extra eyeshadows. Let me zoom you guys in. What am I doing? Okay, is that better? I don't even know. I hope that's better. I think that's better. I think that's better. Okay, so I'm just taking a base shadow brush from Real Techniques, and I'm just sweeping this all over the lid, and you may get a little bit of fallout, and that's okay. We can just clean it up later. But I'm just taking this all over the lid and just blending it, really. And then going back with our original fluffy blending brush and just blending out the crease. Going into that same cranberry shade and just packing some more onto the lid. I really actually don't have a plan for this makeup look. I just knew I wanted to use cranberry colors. So we'll see how this goes. We'll see how this turns out. Oh, sorry. And then on the center of the lid, just for some like pop and shimmer, I don't know, I may put this all over. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this yet. I just want to use it. This is the Dazzle Shadow in Boom Boom Room, and it is just like a gorgeous, like, I don't even want to say duochrome because I feel like there's more colors in there than two, so it's like a quadruple chrome. If you do not have this, or you, it is sold out everywhere and I can't find it online, Urban Decay's eyeshadow in Solstice is like an exact dupe for this shade and is not limited edition or anything like that. You can just get it all the time at Sephora. So if you are interested in picking up a shade like this, I would suggest Urban Decay's Solstice. It's basically the exact same thing. So I'm just picking this up with my finger and tapping that on the lid. I think I'm going to go all over with this. This is fun. I originally was just going to do it in the center, but I'm digging it. That is so cool. Can y'all see that? Can you even tell? I hope you can, because it's so pretty. I hope you can. My lighting looks terrible. Okay, I don't know if that's better for the lighting. I just turned on a lamp, like, behind the camera. I don't know if that's better. I'm working with what I got here, but hopefully that's better. I feel like it is. I feel like that's better. Okay, and then I'm going to leave the eyes for a little bit. I'm just going to leave it there, and I'm going to go in with my NYX BB cream in Golden 03. and my Cover FX Custom Cover Drops in G40, and I'm just going to put about 2 or 3 drops into the BB cream just to give it more coverage and to darken up the color, because I did get rather tan while I was out on the lake yesterday. So this is like my winter shade right now. So pop that a little bit on my hand, and then going in with the drops. Yeah, I did like 3 drops. And then I've got a damp beauty blender. I'm just going to pick up some of that on the bottom, the larger part, and press that into the skin. And going in with my under eye concealer, I'm going to use, as always, a little bit of my Becca under eye brightening corrector, and I'm just going to tap that right where it's darkest. So I really concentrate this product like in here, and I want a super bright under eye today just because I feel like it pairs well with a more dramatic eye look. So I'm going to go a little bit more heavy-handed on my concealer than I normally would. And then I'm going in with my MAC Prep and Prime. This is in the shade Light Boost. It's just the yellow one. If you don't have this, or you can't get this, or you don't want to spend, I think it was like $21 to get this, Maybelline Age Rewind makes a really, really good yellow concealer from the drugstore. It's not in like a brush tip like this. It's like in more of like a sponge tip applicator, which is a little weird, but it's basically the same color, consistency, and a lot of people use that. I just, I didn't have that. I had this, so that's what we're working with. And I'm just going to highlight the center of my face as well. I'm so sorry if I've been like going in and out of frame. I just have to keep reminding myself to like sit up, but it's hard. I'm going to layer a little bit of that just because I want more highlight underneath my eyes. And I'm just going to tap that out with my finger a little bit first. And then go in with the Beauty Blender. Okay, and then I'm going to immediately set my under eye, and I'm going to bake today. I'm going to show you guys what baking is. So basically, baking is where you put more product than you need to highlight it, and it really, the makeup really absorbs that pigment and that brightness from the powder, and then you just sweep the excess away, and it's perfectly highlighted and baked. So I'm taking my Laura Mercier translucent setting powder with my damp beauty blender, and I'm just going to kind of load this up like that, and then I'm going to pat this on my under eye. So we're just going to let that sit there for a second and set the rest of our face. And for that, I'm going to go back in with my Maybelline Dream Matte Wonder Powder and a big fluffy brush. And now we're going to sweep that excess product away, and for that I'm going to use my e.l.f. blush brush. And then my camera quit filming, so that was super weird, and I feel like y'all are way closer. Okay, so I just took my Sephora black liner, put that on my lower lash line, smudged it a little bit, and I'm also going to tightline with that in my upper waterline. And then I'm going to go off camera for a second and I'm going to do a little bit, a very thin line of liquid liner, mascara, and pop on some false lashes. And then I'm going to come back on and finish the rest of my makeup. Okay, so I put on lashes, liner, and mascara. I wanted to do more of a dramatic lash, but it just wasn't working out for me today, so I just had to put on my favorites. These are the Sephora little half lashes. I think they're just called flutter lash. There's little half corner lashes. They were super easy to put on because my big like snuffleupagus lashes that I wanted to use, they weren't working out for me. So now I'm going to go in and I'm going to bronze / contour a little bit, and I'm going to use my Makeup Forever Pro Bronze Fusion in the shade 20M. And for this I'm going to use my Sephora Contour Blush Brush, number 74. I'm just going to, this is a neutral bronzer. It is a tad warm, but it's not warm enough to where you can't contour with it, if that makes sense. You typically want to contour with more of like an ashy tone, but I just find that this does the job, and it's not ashy, but it's not super orange either. So that's why I like it. It's kind of somewhere in the middle. It just gives some nice color to the face. Bring this on my forehead. And down the sides of my nose. And then because I want my face to look super bronzy, I'm going to go in with the Milani Baked Bronzer in the shade 04 Glow. This is what, I'm not even gonna lie, this is what Miss Lola Lynn did when she did her tutorial using Boom Boom Room. And it just looked really good. She didn't like over blush or over anything. It just looked really, really nice. Her skin looked so nice and it really complemented this eye look. That was honestly probably one of my favorite tutorials that she's done. It was just amazing. If you don't know who she is, I will link her channel down below. She's bombskis. And I've met her in real life and she is like the sweetest thing ever. She probably thinks I'm stalking her now that I'm like talking about her, but girl, I just watch all your videos. I'm a subscriber and a fan. And then for my highlight, of course, I'm going to use Champagne Pop by Becca Cosmetics in collab with Jaclyn Hill. Of course. I mean, can we just, again, I just, you know, we all know. I mean, you need the tiniest amount. So like lightly tap your brush in and then tap off the excess like nobody's business, because this stuff is no joke. I mean, it's insane. But that just looks so good. It looks so good. It looks so good, you guys. Back to the eyes just because I forgot to do a step. I'm going to go in with this L'Oreal, I think it's called Silkissime. Silkissime. I think Silkissime. I don't know. I'm just going to pop this in my waterline. Oh my gosh, that glides on like perfectly. Do you see that? Can you guys see that? That's crazy. Huh, that is so cool. Can you guys see that? I don't even know. Can you tell the difference? Hopefully my camera's picking it up. I need to get a new camera, you guys. I've been saving up for one for a really long time, to get a camera with like a viewfinder that pops out, because I swear that would fix so many of my filming problems. Okay, now I'm going to go in with my brows, and for that I'm going to use my NYX Micro Brow Pencil in the shade Chocolate. And I'm just going to fill these babies in. And then to set them, I'm using a new product. This is the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Plumper. I see ShanXO and Kathleen Lights using this and raving about it. So again, L'Oreal was 40% off, so I took advantage of it and picked up some L'Oreal products that I've been wanting to try. Oh wow. Yeah, that's really good. Huh. That's awesome, actually. Huh, that worked really well. You go, L'Oreal. Yeah, I would definitely pick that up. That's really good. New favorite. Okay, last thing is the lips, and for that I'm going to go in with my NYX lip liner in the shade Beige. Yeah, I'm like obsessed with this lip liner. It's amazing. NYX lip liners are really good and they're like $3. And then I'm going in with this MAC lipstick in the shade Shanghai Spice. It is a cream sheen. Okay, you guys, and that completes this look. I really hope you enjoyed. I had a ton of fun doing this. Like I said in the beginning, I'm at my lake house right now, so I've been in the middle of the woods and I haven't put any makeup on in like 4 days, so I just had so much fun filming this for you guys. I'm sorry if I was like a hot mess in this video. I know my hair is like atrocious and the lighting's probably not what it usually is. Not that it's good to begin with, but you know what I mean. It's just I'm in a different room and a different setup and I've got crap everywhere. So I really hope you enjoyed it though, and I hope it came across that I was like trying really hard to make this video awesome. But yeah, if you can't get your hands on the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette, you can buy all of those shades separately. And if you cannot get your hands on the Boom Boom Room Dazzle Shadow from MAC, Urban Decay Solstice is an exact dupe. Literally exact dupe. I will link that down below. Also linked down below, I will leave some of my previous videos that I have filmed. I did do a review and comparison swatches of Champagne Pop, the highlighter that I used, so I will leave that link down below. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe and share it with your friends. I really appreciate all of your support, those of you that have already subscribed. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Bye.